Hey guys, what's going on? This is Dark Helmet Cat 67. Bringing you with another episode of building Spaceball City in LEGO Worlds. So, do you notice something different about Mike? Doesn't he look like someone from a specific movie or something? He's looking a lot like Emmett from the Lego movie. So, say hi. Mike says hi. Alright, so, as you remember in the last episode, we started to build our town center by placing down commercial buildings, and I did the rest off camera. Let's go into Mike's point of view. So, what I did to some of these buildings, as you may have noticed, I converted them into high-rises, like I did with this one. I wanted to do the same thing with this one here. You know, make it taller. So, I'm going to show you guys of how to do that. How to convert existing showcase builds into high-rises. So, let's place down another model. I think that's a... Is that a showcase model or something? Let's type in... Showcase. Where's that? Which one is that? Is it this one? The coffee shop? Let's put it down on the ground. There. Now we have something. Now we have reference of what we can use. So I'm gonna go over to you guys how I converted this brick build into a high-rise. So, to convert showcase brick builds into high-rises, all you have to do is simply find a section of the building that's repeatable, that can be pasted up. And so what I did... Oh, it's nighttime? It's nighttime already. Come on, Mike! As Emmett, time to spin the sky! I mean, I know Emmett is not from Spaceballs, but he wants to look a lot like Emmett from the Lego movie. So... So anyway, let's go back to reviewing of how I converted this brick build into a high-rise. So, well, like what I mentioned, all you have to do is simply find a section that's repeatable, like something that can be pasted up the building. So, from what could be repeatable from this is that you start from that very bottom, hold on, from that tan line above the gray plate, and then you would stop at the other tan line. Yeah, but, so, well, first you would have to chop the roof off, shear off the roof, And then that way you can paste the repeatable section upwards. Let's go over to this one, so that way you can guys see it. So what I did is I pasted a few levels up. Maybe I went about like, it's 4 levels high. So 3 levels high with the repeatable section. And then I put the roof back on. So then you would get, because the roof is not particularly repeatable because of that balcony up there. So then after I would paste of how many levels high I want, I simply dropped the roof back on. So now you would get is a high-rise version of this building. So I want to make this building taller too. So alright, so we're gonna get our copy tool out. And what's the best way to start? What could be best repeated up the building? Alright. Whoa. Hold on. Before we copy anything, what I want to do first is that I want to remove the sign. So that way, you know, it doesn't interfere with the other, with our bricks. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove those. And, alright, now we can copy it. And so I usually like to start at the bottom, because the bottom of your copy is the edge, is where it would start. So I'm just gonna grab the whole thing and we'll make it smaller, because I find that to be easy. So we're gonna save this. This is gonna be a temporary save. So don't need that. Don't need any roof. Alright, let's continue making this high. It's kind of hard to see with all the... Hold on, here's what we'll do. I think that's easier. Yeah, this is much easier. And then all we want to do is get the floor, because it's best to get the floor in. Notice we have the little chairs. Is this good? Now let's go up one more high. Alright, so now we can edit some bricks. Maybe not this one, but... Hold on. Oh, it removes those too, okay. Let's remove that brick. And we'll have to do these, we'll have to remove these slipped bricks manually, which is okay. That's okay. It should not be much. Alright, so now we're going to remove the sloped bricks over here. There. Oh. Oh. Okay. I wonder if I could get a brick in here. No, I can't. Let's just do it like this. Should we have those sloped bricks? Nah, it's just gonna look weird. Do we want those? Right. Let's use our box thing. Let's get rid of that. The nice thing about this is we get these stairs still. So that's cool. Oh. Yeah, there we go. At least that will give us a reference of where to stop in our next copy. So, don't need any of those. Put the flowers back? I mean, it put the slopes back. Well, let's just deselect them. Let's just remove them. I know this is boring, but, wait, this is fun. Let's remove that brick, too. And this one, too. And that one. Alright. So that is like a repeatable section. So now we can save it. Whenever this is temporary, I usually call it temp level or something. So I'm gonna call this coffee temp 1. Save, and there we go. Now we have our section that's repeatable. Alright, Mike, let's get to work. Time to shear off the roof. And the tricky thing is, we gotta figure out where we stopped in our copy. If you leave extra, that's fine. Alright, so now we're going to shear off the roof. Oh! Wait. Just... No, wait, that was right. Yeah. I think when we save the other part of... When we save the roof, we're probably gonna grab that coffee pot. Alright, so let's continue. Shearing off this. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. Yeah. Alright. It's time to place down our level. What is it? Temp? Which one is it? There it is. Coffee temp 1. And let's make sure our blend is off. It was on. So let's turn it off. For some reason, blend gets turned on by default, so you gotta turn it off sometimes. Alright, so now we're going to drop this inside. Wait, is that lined up? Wait, yeah, I think that was in the right spot. Yeah, it was in the right spot. Okay. So now we are going to paste this thing up. We're going to paste this up another levels high. So let's make it the same height like that other one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then one more. So we have 3 so far, so that we just need to put one more in. Look at that. There we have it. Now all we have to do is put the roof back on. To to do that, we're gonna get our copy tool out. And we're gonna start way at the bottom. And this time we're just only gonna get the roof. So we're gonna highlight this whole thing, and we'll get the roof. Actually, I wanna... Now let's just save the roof first. So, don't need this. Let's keep going. Huh. Let's use our best method here without showing those blue outlines of where the bricks were. Is that right? Is it? Still want to get those supports that hold the roof. Oh, the thing is, we won't be able to... No, this is fine. So now let's just delete those extra bricks we don't need. Or do we want to keep them? I actually like it the way it is. So now we're going to save this, and we're going to call this Coffee Temp Roof. Rough? No. Roof. Coffee Temp Rough? No. That doesn't make sense. It's Coffee Temp Roof. Alright, so there it is. Save. Alright, so we got the roof. So now we are going to select the roof. And we're going to place that back on. The cool thing about this is I copied it with the floor. So that way we don't have to worry about that. It's going to be tricky of lining it up. Yeah, I think this is like a good spot for it. All right. Gonna drop it in. There we have it. Now we have a high-rise version of the coffee shop. Okay. So now what I want to do... Hold on. Let's go into build mode and let's inspect the whole thing. So we may have to fill in like missing bricks. Alright, so what color is that? Darkstone gray. Now let's just use like the 1x1 brick and just fill in these studs. Oh, that's not gonna work. Because it's just gonna look silly with the... That way it can somewhat support a lot of weight by all those Lego people that are having massive parties up there. And one more right here. So now we're gonna get the quarter circle tile. Let's put it on like this. I wonder if I could still put those... Oh, that's not gonna... That won't work either. Or if I could just put, like, the... Wait, did that... That didn't work? I think that should be fine. No need. I just don't like the lines on this thing. Now let's go ahead and delete those. Delete those tiles that were up here that got saved with the temporary. Except for here, we're good here. Okay, so next what we want to do is... I don't like the way that where the sign is now, so I want to move the sign up. So that way it's not what... That way it's not interfering with the balconies. I love that balcony, too. Look at the detail on that. The flowers and, Oh, there's more. Oops. Wait, no. I haven't... How did that get there? You know, we can use the replace tool. I mean, not the replace tool. The add and remove tool on remove. And if we have it on remove, and if we just remove that, we can just get that one tile there. Remove the tile that's sticking out. And that's all gone. Now it's more of like a continuous building. So, while we still have this tool open, let's go ahead and remove that sign. And we're gonna move it. Move it up. Let's remove that silly brick. Alright. Ah. There were some spots that were missing. But I think that should be fine. Alright, so now what we want to do, since we don't have that sign anymore, we're going to remove this building. We're going to remove this building and place it back down, so that way we get the sign. What's the best way to do this? There's several options of how you can remove things. I think the best way is to flatten it. Oh, wait. Let's make sure our delete objects is on, or remove objects. Let's turn that on. And there we go. Now it does show the mark of where the building was, so you do have to paint it over. So let's select the grass, and we're gonna do a soft brush. And we're gonna paint over this. And there, it's gone. Alright, so let's put that model back in. What's that? Showcase? There it is, coffee shop. Okay. So now what we are going to do now is we're going to copy the sign. Now it's kind of in our way with some other bricks, but that's okay. Because we're going to edit it anyway. This is going to be a temporary save as well. So, and let's remove that silly brick up there. And there. We're going to call this coffee sign. There it is. All right. So now we are going to put in that sign. Start typing in coffee. Coffee sign. Where should we put it? Where shall we put it? The thing is, we got this giant teapot. Maybe we put the sign in here. Maybe the sign goes inside here. I'm kind of happy with this, putting it in this spot. Let's see what it looks like. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. That looks sweet. All right. let's check out this building that we did. That we converted. It looks pretty nice. Now, if you watch Designer/Gamer's video, where he builds Bricksburg, he did the same thing too. But the only thing is, when he was copying his levels, he did not include the floor. So, I believe my copies were better than his, because I got to include the floor. So, in which he had to build the floor himself, and I wanted that same floor across the building for every level because of the way it looked. So, alright, so now we have high-rise versions. So let's quickly walk through and view what we have in our city now. So what's the best way to do this? What, customizer, yes. Let's see. Where's the spider lady? No. Where's the vampire? There it is, vampire. Alright, so if you become the vampire and then transform into the bat, you can get a nice perspective of your city without ever having the build tool open. So let's quickly walk through of the whole city, the whole start of the city, the town center of what I placed off camera. So let's go back into the bat's point of view. So, right around this block, we have the corner deli, where you can buy deli meats. Then we have the coffee shop high-rise version. That's the one we just converted today. That's what we worked on today. And then we have another high-rise version. This is another showcase model. I believe this one is called the barber shop. Yeah, I think so, because of that sign with the Lego head and the mustache. That's a barber shop. Right next to it, it is wait, that's not it. How do we go down? Oh, it's B. B to go down. B for below. I know I get confused sometimes with the controls, like, between the PC version and the Xbox One. Although, the controls do vary depending on which platform you play on. So right next to the barber shop is the old cafe. Next, we have the bakery, where you can buy delicious cakes. Then we have the brick bank with a laundromat. because there's probably going to be a lot of citizens that need to take their laundry out. Which I believe the brick bank is an actual Lego set. So, how much time do we have? $40 minutes. Okay. So we're good. Okay. As I was saying, the brick bank build is, which is an actual Lego set. And then we have right across the street from that is the police station. There are two different types of police stations. One is the brown police station, and then this is a generic police station. Which I believe that's based on an actual Lego set. Alright, let's spin the sky. Come on, vampire. Time to spin the sky. Do you notice that? He's leaning. That's such a glitch. Oh my god. Alright, let's get back into the bat. But as I was saying, that police station is based on like an actual Lego set. Another Lego set thing. Then we have is this clock tower, which that was copied from the creator town. And I changed the color a bit so that way it looks somehow different. Then we have the Octane gas station. Then we have CVS right here. CVS/pharmacy. Then we have on this stretch, we have a post office, so that way people can send out letters. And then right next to it is the town hall. Now, this town hall, I believe that is an actual Lego set. That's another building based on an actual Lego set. Wow. There are some brick builds that are actually... There are a lot of brick builds that are based on actual Lego sets. It's pretty amazing. So we have this generic town hall. And this right over here is... It's a barn. But it's not a barn to keep animals, because it's not on the farm. No. Wanna know what I did to it? I actually converted this barn into a little farmer's market. If you're wondering here. Oh hey, that glitch is gone. The vampire's not walking sideways. Or leaning. So what I did is I converted the barn into a market. A little farmer's market. So yeah, like a little grocery shop. Because, you know, people need to buy food. Buy some groceries. Alright. So, let's get back into bat mode. Next to the farmer's market is the diner. The diner is an actual Lego set. So, and then right over here, we have a little cafe right here. That was also copied from the Creator Town. And right next to it is the this is another high-rise version. Can anyone guess what that one is? Well, this is actually the little toy and grocery shop. Yeah. So, if anyone said that, you would be right. You are correct. It is the toy and grocery shop from the Creator Town. And what I did is I made it taller. I like how in some buildings there's some retail space. Like those could be like apartments. Apartment buildings. And what I did is I added these cool stairs to get up to those levels. So that's pretty convenient. Next we have is the a little hotel, which I believe this is called the Pirate Inn. The Pirate Inn brick build. And I wanted to put this because even though that's pirate themed, but it's a hotel, so I wanted to throw in a bit of lodging. And then right next to the Pirate Inn hotel is the is an ice cream shop. So that way people can get ice cream. And right next to it is the dance hall. So that way people can dance. Dance to music. And then right next to that is the movie theater. The Palace Movie Theater. Based on an actual Lego set. So we may change some of the buildings. We might move some of the buildings somewhere else in the city, but for like the dance hall, and the movie theater, those may get removed and placed somewhere else. But for now, they're gonna stay here. So until we find a good spot for it, you know, like an entertainment district, we'll place those down. Because I have several builds for that. For that district, the entertainment district. Alright. And that's it. And of course we have the park. The park that surrounds Pugsy. You know, like Pugsy Park? And, alright. Let's switch back to Mike. Where's Mike? There he is. Hey, Mike. So, anyway, I think that's gonna have to be it for this episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment. make sure to give it a thumbs up. And, you know, what I mean is hit the like button if you like it. And, you know, and next, in the next episode, we're probably going to start building the, we're probably going to start extending these roads out. And we're gonna make this town big. So it's gonna fill up this entire map someday. I don't know. We'll find out and see. So I have to get going right now because it's technically late. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you then. Bye. Say bye, Mike. Take care.